Look at my hair. I woke up like, and this did it. Well, I was going to talk about other stuff, about control and how little we have. And I was going to be philosophical this morning, but now already my mind's changed. And also, I just saw this story about this athlete named Gwen Berry. Now, look, I had the trials on the NBC part because I don't have that other channel. I've only been half paying, not even half, like a quarter paying attention the whole time. I cannot concentrate on the TV because I'm usually looking at YouTube videos and stuff, and I have my earplugs in because it's more interesting to me, or there's stuff I want to find out about, whatever, online instead of what's coming through the television. That doesn't capture my attention, and I'm not, you know, the most. Well, I'm more scatterbrained now, anyways. So yeah, that's my crap behind me. But I need to wash that stuff. That's why it's there. Anyways, so she was pissed off that the national anthem was playing when she won, or not won. She was in third place. These are Olympic trials. She's gonna go compete in the Olympics for the United States. Look, I don't care what kind of. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent person. I'm a person who has always loved the Olympics for what it stands for. I've tried to do the benefit of the doubt thing with these people on their protests, but even with Colin Kaepernick, I just felt like he didn't even understand what he was doing. Then it became a thing, and now people have gone. In the case of the Olympics, the whole point of the Olympics is for you to win or compete to win medals, gold, silver, and bronze, for your country. My favorite thing, in NBC, honestly, over the years, NBC has done a really shitty job with the medal ceremonies. I know this as a figure skating fan because in the old days, you would watch the figure skating, somebody would win, and then they would have the medal ceremony, and they would drag out the podium, and everybody would stand on it, and you'd hear whoever anthem won, and the other people would stand there, and you're supposed to put your hand on your heart or sing the words if you can, or whatever. Just be like, yeah, I won for the United States. My jacket looks like a flag. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. So I don't even understand the criticism in this case because, like, well, what are you doing then? Why don't you just compete in collegiate things? Don't go to the Olympics if you don't like the whole thing of it, because the whole thing of it is to compete for your country and hear your national anthem played. And be proud of that fact. Be proud of your accomplishment and that you have represented your country in perhaps winning a gold medal. I mean, things have gone so insane. People are so strange now. I don't understand what the hell these people think they're doing. Like, imagine if, I don't know, you competed to be Miss America, and then you got pissed off that they gave you flowers like you were a girl or something, or like, I don't want to wear a tiara, or can they call me Miss No Place because I don't believe in this country. All of a sudden, this is sticking. What the hell is going on in my life? What the hell is going on? That was sticking the whole time, right? And it seemed to coincide with the truck going up the street. I don't even understand anymore. But anyways, I'm sorry if that stuck. It did appear to stick. I don't know what happened. The point is, the only other thing I know is the Olympics, like in the case of Russia, when they got banned or whatever, some athletes were able to compete There are always some athletes who can compete under the Olympic flag if there's some kind of war-torn reason or some issue where they cannot compete for their own country. But other than that, that's the whole point of the Olympics. I don't understand. Let me see what she said. A U.S. hammer thrower turned away from the American flag as the national anthem played while she and two other athletes stood on the podium at the Olympic trials Saturday, later saying she was pissed. The Star-Spangled Banner played as she received her bronze medal. Gwen Berry, who qualified... The thing is, first of all, she won the bronze. If it was the Olympics and she won the bronze, it'd be somebody else's anthem playing anyway. So that anthem wasn't playing for her. I mean, technically it was because they were all Americans and this was the Olympic trial. But under normal circumstances, her third place finish wouldn't have got her no anthem anyway. Quote, I feel like it was a setup and they did it on purpose. Berry said of the anthem being played. I was pissed, to be honest. What are you expecting? You know, you don't... It's like going to the grocery store and being pissed that there's food there. It's the whole point. The whole freaking point of Olympics is for there to be flags flown and national anthems played. I don't know why all these ads are playing on this New York Post website, but I think that's why that froze. She also said they had enough opportunities to play the national anthem before we got up there. I was thinking about what I should do. Eventually I stayed there and I swayed. I put my shirt over my head. What is... The fact that the Colin Kaepernick situation has now turned the national anthem into this thing where people see it as against them, when I don't think that's how it was the day before Colin Kaepernick did that. He thought, I think because of all the ceremonies during 9/11, he saw I'm guessing, he saw the national anthem being played at sporting events to symbolize, to mean police officers, because that's not what it means. But to him, he equated it with police officers being celebrated, and because he felt like police officers were killing black people at a different rate than they kill other people, he did not want to stand for this symbol that celebrated police officers, which that's not what it ever did. So that's why I thought it was a mistake on his part in the beginning that people went along with. And then it's become this ridiculous thing. Now this woman, I guess, I don't even know I don't know her pronouns. I don't even know what you could call people anymore. Everything is corrupted. Everything is corrupted. For what? How is this making the world a better place? You don't like this stuff? Don't participate in it. Okay? If you don't like things, just don't do it. Just stay home. Compete collegiately. You know what I mean? Compete in something else. You want to go in the Olympics probably because I don't know, what do you want? Do you think if you win stuff you'll get endorsements or something? Because what is the point in going to the Olympics if you're not competing for your country, to see your flag, to hopefully hear your national anthem, meaning you won the gold? If you don't even want that, I don't know why you're going. You know? I mean, okay, there are other marathon races in this world. I don't know about track, and she's a hammer thrower. I don't even know what other competitions they have. But they must have, I mean, do they have competitions that have nothing to do with the process of trying to go to the Olympics? So I'm so confused about what this person wanted. You don't like the flag, or you don't like the national anthem because it doesn't represent you, but you've done everything to compete in an event when it's all about that. For every country, the athletes compete so that they can hopefully stand on that podium and see their flag raised, and under the best circumstances, hear their national anthem. That's what everybody is going there for. In the whole history of me watching the Olympics, that's what people went there for. I don't understand. Why are you going then? Why are you going? It's the Olympics. It's about flags and national anthems. It's about representing your country. If you don't even like your country, you know, there are countries that wish they had an Olympic level athlete. You could go to some backwater country that doesn't have anybody who can compete at that level, get a citizenship there, and compete for them. They'd probably give you a lot of money to do it too. You know, I'm thinking of them of a remember in Muriel's wedding when she married the South African because he wanted to compete for England, not England, Australia in the Olympics. Does nobody remember this? I don't understand what people are thinking. I think everything's crazy. That's the other thing I was going to talk about. But I don't understand what this person wanted. I do understand what they wanted. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They want to compete in the Olympics. They want to win Olympic trials for the United States of America, but then they don't want to hear the national anthem. It's so confusing. Cognitive dissonance. Maybe there's a lot of people that have been put on medications as kids and then they develop like dissociative disorders or something. Too many people are doing things that don't make sense. How can you compete all that time to be in the Olympic trials and then not want to be there? Not want to do what the whole thing of it is. The whole thing. Other sports, you could say, I just wanted to play football. I just wanted to play basketball or whatever. And you don't think of it as, you know, you're not necessarily, like, suppose somebody was a football player, no, or a basketball player, basketball. Suppose somebody is a basketball player and they want to be in the NBA and make a lot of money and they love the sport and stuff like that, but they don't like the United States. Then they can just continue to play basketball and not be on the Olympic team. That can happen. That's fine. But when you're competing in the Olympic trials for the United States to get on the United States team, I don't know why you're doing that. If you don't want to hear the national anthem, don't want to see the flag, whatever. I don't even understand why you bothered. Why you even put sneakers on or cleats or whatever they wear. My God, life gets more confusing every single day.